My name is Ngabire Jean Dodier. This is my contact. If you want me to give you more clarification, you have to contact me, no problems, anytime. Now I'm going to present you the questions and the answers which are usually asked on the position of internal auditors, audit specialists, and the other related to the auditing. Now let's start with the introduction to auditing. The main object of an audit is A. Expression of opinion, detection and prevention of frauds and error, both A and B. The right answer is D, which is depend on the type of audit. Second question, the type of AS2 issued by Council of ICAI is objectives and scope of the financial statement. B. Objectives and scope of the audit or financial statement. D. Objectives and scope financial statement audit. The right answer is B, which is objective and scope of the audits or financial statement. Question number 3. Which of the following is not true about opinion on financial statement? The auditor should express an opinion on financial statement. His opinion is no guarantee to future viabilities of business. C. He is responsible for detection and prevention of frauds and errors in financial statements. D. He should examine whether recognized accounting principles have been consistently. The right answer is C, which is he is responsible for detection and prevention of frauds and errors in a financial statement. Question 4. A. Sales of ALA 50,002A was entered as a sales to B. This is an example of error of commission. Instead of recording sales 2A was recording sales 2B. This is a type of error. Now, next question. Goods sent on approval basis have been recorded as credit sales. This is an example of error of principles. We have sent good for approval, and instead of sending goods for approval, we recorded a credit sales. This is an error of principles. Which of the following statement is not true? Management frauds is more difficult to detect than employee frauds. This is true. Internal control systems reduces the possibility of occurrence of employee frauds and management frauds. This is not true. This is the right answer for this question, because internal control systems cannot reduce the occurrence of employee frauds and management frauds. The auditor's responsibility for detections and preventions of error and fraud is similar. Yes, this is true. The statements are correct, not some of them are not. Question number 7. As per AAS4, if auditor detect an error, then he should inform the management. No. He should communicate it to the management if it is material. Yes. If we found, as an auditor, if we find an errors, we have to communicate to the management if it is material. The auditor should ensure financial statements are adjusted for the detection error. This is also true. B and C are the correct answer for these questions. Which of the following is not limitations of audit as per AAS4? Objectives of auditor's judgment. Yes, this is a limitation. Next question. How many principles are listed in AAS1 which govern auditor's professional obligation? Are 9. Both auditing and accounting are concerned with financial statement. Which of the following? Auditing uses the theories of evidence to verify the financial information made available by accountants. No. Auditing lend credibility dimension and quality dimension to the financial statement prepared by the accountant. Yes. Those are the concerns of auditing and accounting. B. Next question. The risks of management fraud increases in the presence of frequent change in surprise, not improved internal control systems, not substantial increases in sales, not management incentive systems based on sales than in a quarter. Yes. If this is not absent, if this is absent, the management risk of frauds should be increased. Auditing standards differ from audit procedure in that procedure related to audit assumption, not act to be performed. Yes. Next question. Which of the following factors like to be identified as fraud factors by the auditor? The company is planning an initial public offer of quality share to raise additional capital for expansion. Yes, this is a factors identified as fraud factors by the auditors. The most difficult type of misstatement to detect fraud is based on omissions of sales transaction from being recorded. Yes. Which of the following statement is correct concerning the required documentation in working papers of frauds, a risk assessment undertaken by the auditors? This question is concerned with the documentation in working papers of fraud risk assessment by the auditors. All risk factors as mentioned should be considered and documented along with response to them, not document the identifications of fraud risk factors along with response to them. Yes. Which of the following is the most appropriate potential reactions of the auditors to his assessment that the risks of material misstatement due to frauds is high in relation to the existence of inventory? Visit locations on surprise basis to observe test count. Yes. Which of the following is not likely to be a fraud risk factors relating to management characteristics. The right answer is C, adoptions of conservative accounting principles. Next question. Professional skepticism requires that the auditor assumes that management is neither honest nor dishonest. This is the right answer for professional skepticism. Require the auditors assume that management is neither honest nor dishonest. Which of the following information should successor auditors obtain during the inquiry of the predecessor auditors before accepting engagement? First, information about integrities of the management. Second, disagreement with management concerning auditing procedure. 3, review of internal control systems. 4, organization structure. The right answer is 1 and 2. Information about integrity of the management and the disagreement with management concerning auditing procedures. Those should be obtained. The audit engagement letter generally should include a reference to each of the following except in the exclusions of the auditor's method of sample selection. Next question. The use of audit engagement letter is the best method of assuring the auditors we have which of the following. The use of audit engagement letter is the best method of assuring the auditors we have access to all books, accounts, and vouchers required for audit purpose. The use of an engagement letter is the best method of documenting required communications of significant deficiencies in internal control. Significantly higher control risk than that assessed in prior audits. Objective and scope of auditor's work. Notifications of any changes in the original arrangements of the audit. D, which is 3 and 4. Objectives and scope of the audit work and notification of any changes in the original arrangement of the audit. An auditor who accepts an audit but does not possess the industry expertise of the business entry should obtain knowledge of the matter that relates to the nature of entities' businesses. The least important element in the evaluations of audit firm systems of quality control would relate to systems of determining audit fees. The primary purpose of establishing quality control policy and procedure for deciding on credit evaluation is to assess acceptance or retention of client whose management does not lack integrity. Which of the following is not quality control considerations on accepting a new client? Predecessors auditors advises us to whether audit fees were paid promptly. This is not a quality control consideration when accepting a new client. An auditor obtains knowledge about a new client, his businesses, and its industry to understand the events and transactions that may have an effect on client's financial statements. Audits on bank is an example of statutory audit, balance sheet audit, current audit, both A and B, all of the above. The right answer is the all of the above are a audit of a bank. Concurrent audit is part of internal audit systems. In Rwanda, balance sheet audit is an annual audit. Thank you. This is the end of my presentations of today. Thank you for visiting my channels. I hope together we will reach to the valuable thing. Thank you and good luck.